Good morning, everybody. Welcome. The team cameras in here, just as we're counting down. What's this? Heading out for today's flight. Sure. Good morning, Gerrie.
Good morning, Andy.
Good morning to you, Hills.
Good morning, Andy.
And Rick.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have a full crowd today. Nice.
Thank you. John from Tina. Thank you, Tina.
And it says, thanks for the ride on, Tina.
And it's stopped raining in London. The sun's out now.
Yeah, now that I'm already all wet.
Hey there, Bonnie. Thank you for sharing the stream. Much appreciated, my friend. Good morning to you.
Morning, Bonnie Van Harp. Hope you all had a good weekend.
Yeah. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I did. Came back from holiday. And then saw Andy yesterday for the ladies' entry,
Yeah.
which was fun.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to go on that.
I had fun doing a mountain climb for the first time since winter
Nice.
started. That wasn't on Zwift.
And he enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you climb?
It was Cadillac Mountain, and it's right in the middle of the Acadia National Park on the coast.
Nice.
Like, I think it's 1,500 feet to the top. It's not a huge mountain, but it's short. But for some reason, driving up it, this was the first time I biked up it, and for some reason, driving up it, it seems a lot more steep.
Yes. Experience the same. Well, short and steep. That'll be a good one for Everesting on.
Yeah.
1,500 feet.
Yeah,
That'd be 20 times up that.
it's in 3 miles,
Oh, wow.
so it's yeah, pretty good. It's not,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel super steep. There's a couple times,
Yeah.
that it got steep at the end where I wondered if my legs would keep going, because it turned into a race, of course.
Obviously.
Hey, good morning,
I
Owen.
mean,
All the two bikes, it will be a race.
And when
Good morning, Owen.
there's only one
Morning.
bike, it's a race against yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it turned into. Pretty soon, I just wanted to see how long I'd stay up there before everyone showed up.
How was your weekend, Owen? Do you climb any mountains?
Thanks for the ride on hills.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Let's deal with that.
I think I did all.
So my companion up was connected.
Oh, those are fun, Owen.
Good race.
Just riding by feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my last week before I head to Florida for the week. It's gonna be interesting. How does it feel after coming back from a week off?
It's not as bad as I
Oh.
thought,
Nice.
but I guess it depends what you do.
Yeah.
Because I was fairly active. But yeah, some holidays it's really tough when you've just, done nothing. And
Oh, yes.
That's the thing. I always think I'm gonna do a lot, and then we'll see. We'll see how long it takes before I'm just laying on a beach somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah, if I need to get in a routine really quickly when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I guess the condo we're staying at has a gym, so I'm gonna check that out. I'm hoping they have a rowing machine, and then I'll just do rowing. Catch back
Yep.
up on that.
Owen says didn't feel as awful in his snow hood race as it would have if he could see how high his heart rate was. Yeah, ignorance is bliss, Owen.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
yeah, sure is.
It helps not seeing that heart rate. Clipping Rick saying he want to do some rowing.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an indoor rowing in the gym. Just get up early and do a little bit of that. But I have one here, and I was using it pretty regularly for a little while.
Hey, Mohammed,
Now I've just been focusing on bike.
I'm going to do a ride
Yeah.
this morning.
The rowing machine is nice too. If you only have a short time, like 30 minutes, and get a really quick workout in.
Yeah, that's what I like about it, for sure.
I won't say I like the rower, but it's efficient.
It's done a stupid, Owen.
I'm thankful for ERG today.
Yep.
Otherwise, I would just be in the grey.
Come to my world.
My legs don't want to do anything right now.
Ooh, I did some yoga yesterday morning. Some leg
Oh my goodness.
focused stuff. I was so tight. That helped out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It hurt, but it was great when it was over.
Well, you're going to take your bike and ride it, Owen? Owen says he's got a week at a conference in the south of France booked for June. So the guys that he's going with asked him if he wanted to join charity fun run on Wednesday night. So he might have said yes.
Nice.
Why not, Owen?
Yeah.
I think if someone asked me, I would say yes as well. As long as it's under 10 kilometers.
You can always walk it.
Anything more than that, I end up hurting myself.
Oh, yes.
I don't run enough.
I can't remember the last time I ran.
It was
Can't
raining
remember when
the
it
other
was.
day. It was a downpour and I ran into my work. That was about it.
Do a 5K twice a year with my daughter. That's the most I've run.
Yeah, I run a fair bit. Mainly when the weather looks nice.
Oh, yeah. It's a good use
That's
if you
bad.
only have half an hour
Yeah.
and don't have a rower.
Yeah, my office used to be on a 3.5 mile trail loop. So I took lunchtime and run that.
Oh, nice.
We've moved offices now. Right on, Sarah? You on? Right on.
Thanks. Thanks, Owen.
Okay.
We're already counting the minutes left. That's not a good sign.
That's a case of the Mondays right there.
Definitely.
Let me get back to your dream, Gerrie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Struggling a little bit this morning.
I need to keep going. The stage race is only 6 weeks away.
Ooh,
Well,
All excited to get stuck into the rest of the day on.
how many stages?
It's 3 stages. So stage 1 is slightly shorter, it's 60 kilometers. Stage 2 is 100 kilometers. but a lot of climbing. And then stage 3 is a TT, and it's 16 kilometers.
Morning to you,
So
Robertus.
not too long the events.
Save the best
it's
for
in.
last for the TT at the end there.
Yep. I've never done, well, I haven't done a TT in 15 years most probably, so
What?
don't have a clue.
What about the team time trial with us, Gerrie?
Oh, but that's a TTT. That's just hanging on. And it's short, 16 kilometers.
Yeah. Still a while by yourself, though.
About 22 minutes.
Yeah.
But the pacing is going to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that's just a little shorter than to my work. And any day that I push myself as hard as I can go all the way there, it's usually pretty tough at the end, but
Yeah.
it's just short enough to be able to recover real fast.
That's right, yeah. I've done 40-kilometer time trials. That's more my distance.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, then you can go at a decent pace.
Yeah.
You can just set yourself into a nice rhythm and just keep going.
Yeah.
With 16, you'll have to be above FTP or very close to it.
That's true.
Robertus joining us in the chat.
But it's in Vermont, and it starts at a ski resort. So every day the race ends at the top of the ski resort. So it's a hilltop finish every day.
Yeah. Yeah, Vermont's not exactly flat.
No, it's not. The TT course is slightly flat. It's a long drag up, about a 1% grade up.
Someone who's in the chat right now, then it's flat until it's not.
It's flat until it's not, exactly.
Mine says good advice.
So which stage are you looking forward to the most, Gerrie?
You're not allowed to say the end of the last
stage
one.
And stage 1 is more flat, so I think that'll play into my strengths. Definitely not stage 2. It's got a lot of climbing at the end, so I'm not looking forward to that one. Then the TT, I'm nervous but excited for that one.
That one would be my favourite. No tactics other than ride as hard as you can.
Yeah, just full gas.
Yeah. Gonna start asking around here, see if I can borrow a TT helmet from someone.
Let's borrow the one out of Zwift.
TT bike.
Yeah, I have one in my shop, in my garage.
Yeah. Just don't put it on backwards, Gerrie.
Isn't it more aero that way? The pointy side to the front. Yeah, but I think that's probably the only thing I can do to get more aero. Because don't have a bike to change.
Ah. I thought I was done buying things for a while, but I feel like I need a new saddle for sure. Now that whenever I ride on a proper saddle now, I feel it.
Oh, yes.
On this thing.
Oh, yes. A bad saddle can really be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Be a pain elsewhere as well. I did not get on at all with a Bontrager saddle on my bike when I first got it. 20 miles and I was numb.
Yeah, that's what this one is, and the one that's on my new bike. But I like the one on my new bike. I didn't have any issues with that so far. I also haven't done.
Stiffer.
Yeah, and it's has the split in the middle, and I think it must be sized
yes.
better for me. Yeah, I just need to get one sized, I think. Considering I spend way more time on this bike than I do on my outdoor bike so far.
Oh, yes.
It says boom, boom. What did I say, Owen? I can't remember. Must have been me.
Pain in the butt, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. A basil brush. Boom, boom. We're only talking about basil brush. When was it? A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, it's with Cherie and the Odivas.
Yeah.
Because you explained to her who he was.
The only thing, Rick, is my outdoor bike and my indoor bike has two different saddles.
Yeah.
Although my outdoor one is really comfortable, it's a pain inside.
Huh.
I don't like it inside.
That's a thing to think about. Yeah. Maybe the shop will hook me up and let me take it home for a week.
A lot of shops
Try
does
it out.
that.
Yeah. I bet they will.
Usually some really bright, horrible colour, so you definitely bring them back.
Yeah, once again, I did the spontaneous purchase where I went in to buy some bike wash at the bike shop, and then I walked out with these new shoes. I got looking at them and I was like, ooh, those look way more comfortable. I should try those out. And then I was just going to leave it up to the guy on how much I was going to spend. I just asked him, can I see one of those shoes? Of course, he brought up the most expensive ones that they had. So I was like,
Oh, no.
okay. They were the ones I wanted, but it was definitely worth it to spend more, for sure.
Yeah.
But usually I like to get a deal, save money.
Yep.
Yes, I do like my Aspires.
At the Shimano's,
Yeah.
Henry?
Yeah, that's what Rick's got.
That's the ones I was looking at them.
Rick's got the RC7s, I've got the RC9s.
Yeah,
They fit like a glove. for
Yeah.
sure.
they are.
The extra stiffness. So I'm used to having carbon. The extra stiffness seems to make a big difference right now.
Right. No hot spot under your foot.
Yeah.
So,
I just like the idea of the really wide toe box.
Yeah, it's. I tried them when I got them on Saturday. I did a quick 50 miles, and I felt my feet felt great afterwards. Usually with my
Yeah.
other shoes, my toes go numb, and after about 2 hours.
yeah, so and they're the ones, although the one that I've seen has been purple with bright yellow fluorescent while writing across the seat.
Luckily, these ones were black. I don't know what I would have done with purple ones.
Classy.
I have no kit to match those.
No, wait a minute. We've gone back to talking about saddles, trial saddles.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see right here.
Yeah, but I couldn't find a shop with a Shimano shoe so I can test them. That's why I didn't get them. Is I
There's one
wanted
up-
to fit the shoe.
There's one up here. You just five hours away.
So I ended up with Bond shoes. I was lucky enough to test a pair, and they also have a really wide toe box because that's what I need.
Me too, especially at the moment.
Still on the flat pedals.
Yeah. Yes, I rode the Hoodie's entry on the flat pedal adapters yesterday and in tennis shoes. Felt a lot better this morning, so at least I know I'm not aggravating it riding like this.
That's always good. Not aggravating injuries.
Yeah. Gerrie's going to pull us all up here.
Why? Why me? I'm not the climber. Hills should be pulling us.
There she comes.
Wow, more coffee. Thanks, Tina.
Very nice. Whew, I had my first coffee in, I don't even know, probably, well, since around Christmas time, on my way to the ride yesterday. Whew, that hit me on the bike. That was bad.
Did you
I
really
was like,
tell?
guys, I know we just started, but I gotta stop.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was jittery. I don't,
Really?
yeah, I don't drink coffee hardly ever.
Ah,
Caffeine gets me. Maybe if I'm doing something, but I got it before my ride and my drive was about an hour to get there. So
Yeah.
I was just sitting in my truck, just tapping my fingers, trying to stay active.
Oh my goodness, no. So I was on RGT yesterday, and I had a bunch of bots that I rode with, and I was thinking about hills because there was 2 or 3 female bots, and we would drop them on the flats, but whenever the climbs come, they would just fly by. I was so upset with them.
As long as you get a descent, it all levels out.
Yeah, if I could,
Yeah.
I could make up the time again on the descent. But man, oh man, did they kick my butt. At one point me and 2 other bots were 1 kilometer ahead of everybody else. We hit the climb, and suddenly they came flying by. 1 kilometer, I can't believe this.
I've never tried RGT.
That's fun. Different.
I do like the idea of being able to do routes everywhere.
Yeah. I've not tried it either, but
There's,
it sounds good.
there's pros and cons to that. So I've got this event that I'm training for. So now it's nice to ride the road before the time. But the scenery stays the same. So no matter where you go, it's the same scenery, it's just a different road.
Ah,
So you never really feel like you ride different places.
okay.
So if you make a road that's very scenic and maybe goes onto a mountain with a lake at the bottom and things like that, you don't see that.
Yeah, I'd
Oh
seen,
yes, Owen.
I'd seen a couple of people locally had made some routes on local roads, and I didn't know if they used like a GoPro or how exactly that worked, but
Oh, yeah. There's, I think Ruby can do that.
oh, that's what it was. Yeah, that was Ruby.
Yeah.
Yes, I made the Isle of Man, and before Owen went to ride the Isle of Man, we did that together.
Right.
Is that the one where you ended up on a dead end?
It can be. Yeah, it takes a bit of patience to make a route. Even the one I did yesterday, there was a few spots where there were 28% climbs. Like, I don't think that happens in real life. Nice thing with Zwift is it changed all the time.
Oh, my driveway is pretty close to that.
It's not everybody that has a KOM up their driveway.
It goes for about 5 yards. Or 5 meters, I guess.
That's the same. Very close.
3 inches between friends.
Yeah.
Every inch counts.
Especially at 28%.
I should go and measure that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I know it's steeper than a lot of stuff that I've done where the grade was like 18, 20, 22%. Just really short.
One asks, your driveway, is that a POM of bravery? Get as much of a run up as you can. But how late you dare brake before you hit the front door.
Yeah, I feel like they could have used a little more of the backyard to bring the grade down just a little bit, considering how winters get here.
Oh, so you mean like on the
Oh, yeah.
volcano where you ride around the house? Spiral around the house to
that'd be
get you to the garage.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where when we first moved here, our first little snowstorm that we got, I go to back out, and I was in my Jeep, so I thought, okay, this will be fine. And I hit that part, and hit the brakes, and just kept sliding backwards. Like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
okay, this is gonna be bad. Luckily, there was no traffic.
Yeah, you've got a steep driveway when all the kids from the neighbourhood use it as a sledding hill in winter.
Yeah. The only problem is, it's the view is a little blocked. You don't really know if there's traffic coming until you're right out there.
Oh, yeah. Then you don't want to be sliding down.
Nah. I mean, I would have when I was a kid, but
No sliding with your car.
almost did that several times.
Yeah, my previous house was like that. Not as steep as you described, but still enough so if it's icy, I can't get up my driveway.
Yeah, it's constant work whenever it snows. Luckily, since we moved in, though, snow's been pretty light.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah. One of these years, though.
So, yep, you're gonna get it. One year I went to South Africa and I paid a guy to clean my driveway while I was away. And I came back after 24 hours of traveling, and I got to the driveway and it wasn't cleaned. And there was about maybe a foot of snow.
Yeah. It's one of those moments where you just want to go home.
Yeah. So I walked up, cleaned the driveway. I was just done and the guy came over. It's like, oh, there was so much snow and they didn't expect me to come back so early. And that was the only snow we got the whole time when I was away. The guy was nice enough to not charge me anything. Like, I didn't do any work. I'm not going to charge you anything.
Yes, hope that was the case.
Yeah, usually I have to. If it's storming during the day, I have to try to race my wife home so that I can clear the driveway before she gets home.
Yep.
So if you keep your car out on the street for too long, then a ticket shows up.
Oh, yes.
And they're sneaky. They'll wait for that one moment that you're not watching. And then you come back and there's a ticket. I don't even know what they
I'm
look
more
like.
worried about the snowplow coming by.
Yeah, there's that too. They like to really cut it and take off mirrors.
Yep.
X, my street's pretty narrow, so a plow will just barely fit through with a car on the road.
Well, I had a really nice snowplow driver at the previous house. The guy would tilt his, what do you call it, the blade.
Yeah.
So when he goes past the driveway, he wouldn't push the snow into the driveway.
Yeah.
He'll keep it straight and then dump it after the driveway.
Oh, nice.
So you never had this pile of snow right in front of your driveway. That guy was so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I do not have that plow driver.
Yep, me neither, not anymore.
There's been times that we have the trash bin pickup with the truck that picks it up and
Yes.
automatically lifts it and whatnot. So I always try to keep an area clear for that.
Yes.
And so many times last year, I'd clean everything out, make it perfect. And then overnight, a snowplow would go by and then it would freeze up. So then I'd just be dealing with
yes.
a big ice chunk.
There's only 5 houses in my circle. So I think they do the street that intersects with the end of mine and then go away. And then a few hours later, they'll come back and do our street. So
Oh,
why they don't do ours as they go past, because our street is at the dead end of that intersection street.
that's interesting. Yeah, we've got a super cool garbage delivery or pickup guy. There's a old lady, well, she moves on, but she was a few houses down from me. And whenever she would forget to put her trash out, he would stop, walk up, grab her trash, pull it out and pull it back up again. I'm like,
Ah, nice.
Oh,
that's really not your job, but wow.
yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah,
Especially when the weather's not good,
yeah.
you know.
So after I saw that, he comes usually after or during the time that I take my daughter to school. So if her trash can is not down, I'll just walk and I'll pull it down. So he
Yeah.
doesn't have to get out of his truck. And it became a race between the two of us to see who could do it. Well, I never had coffee this time of during the race or ride. Actually pretty nice. I do race with a little flask with espresso in it, just to get that sweet taste out of your mouth. Good morning, Mr. Lawton.
Good morning, Dad. Hey up, Dad, how's you doing?
Morning, Mr. Lawson.
Morning, Andy's dad.
I've got some bits of apple pie, Dad, if you want to come round for apple pie and custard.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I sent them a picture of my dessert yesterday. Apple pie and bird's custard.
Oh, nice.
We even got some silver skin onions, Dad. For your cheese sandwich.
I got Cadbury's mini eggs. Thanks, Andy.
Have you eaten them all yet?
Nope.
One
I
Yeah.
only had 3.
of those smaller bags like that, I can polish off in a day.
Yeah, there's 10 minutes between my brother and I.
Yeah.
With one of those.
You see, you've done that thing that I couldn't possibly do with a bag of mini eggs. Share it.
If I walked past the mini eggs, like, oh, I need to buy some of these.
Yeah, see what
Just
all the fuss
because
is
of
about.
Andy.
Yeah, I've spent
Yeah,
so
but-
many years just walking by them, not looking at them, not thinking anything
Yes,
of them. now I
I
always
really
stop.
like Cadbury's chocolate.
Yeah, once I tried them, I was like, okay, I get it.
Yep. I
Andy,
did
you
not expect the shell to have a flavor.
Yeah,
Do they taste the same, Andy, as the UK ones?
Yeah. Yep.
Is the chocolate the same? Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, the good chocolate.
That's his silver skin pickles wouldn't go well with apple pie. I don't know, Dad. You've not tried it. Don't knock it.
Oh my goodness, no.
Or maybe you have tried it. You're drawing on experience.
I'm still waiting for Cadbury to reach out for the sponsorship. To become the
That's a
Cadbury influencer.
Yeah, Andy, definitely.
I think Andy can do that.
So have you seen the Cadbury's mini egg bars, Hills?
Yeah.
Oh no.
We haven't got them here. I might have to hit Amazon and see if I can find one of those. I've got some other things that I need to buy from Amazon, so get it up to $25 and then I don't have to pay for shipping. So I visited with a friend on Saturday. We went up to a dog walking park so he could walk his dog. He picked some antennas up off him. Playing around with those on Saturday.
Sounds like fun, Andy.
Yeah, it was. No, I need to figure out how I'm going to mount one of them. Yeah, it's good to see Rodney again. I haven't seen him in quite a while.
I'm gonna bake some hot cross buns this week.
Oh, nice.
Oh yes.
Well, breakfast yesterday. Some turkey bacon, some fried eggs,
Yep.
and then I put the bread. I was going to eat it on in the frying pan just to toast it. There wasn't much oil left, so couldn't really call it fried bread,
Yeah.
but it was close.
It's closed?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I made tea cakes a while ago, and I had turkey bacon on tea cakes, toasted tea cakes. Was that good?
That's different.
Yeah, it is different, but you've got to try it, Hills. Lots of butter on a tea cake.
Yeah.
And slap some bacon on there as well.
Always lots of butter.
Yeah, there's loads of different hot cross buns in the shops here, like blueberry ones and apple,
Wow.
and they're nice.
Huh.
I think it's just with Easter
Oh.
though.
I like the original ones.
Yeah, I like those too. Way better.
It all ends up
We
in the
get them
same
here,
place,
but
Dad.
they're not the same.
Yeah. I bought some really big golden sultanas to make some more tea cakes, and they all disappeared.
Oh no. That happens if you open up the packet. You need to close it really tight because they evaporate. They've got the same base as mini eggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely evaporate.
Uh,
My dad's saying that there's a Marks and
bacon
Spencer's
on
advert.
hot cross-
Yeah, we're bacon on hot cross buns. For the ride on, John?
I would try it.
I'm trying to think of what you could put bacon on and have it not be good. I don't know.
See this? Yeah, that's true.
Apple pie and custard.
Worth a
Mini
try.
eggs?
Bacon wrapped mini eggs.
I'm gonna have to try this.
Oh my goodness.
Anything that increases my shares in
Where are
mini
they?
eggs.
We had a lady at work. She really liked to bake stuff and try new recipes. So she went through a week of trying to make stuff with bacon grease. So the whole theme of the week was food with bacon grease. She made a pecan nut pie. Instead of butter, she used bacon grease.
How'd it come out?
I think it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It was like 1,000 calories per bite or something, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea of a manic fridge, Dad. It'd be like, you open the door, get something out, and he'll say, "Come on, quick, get what you want, shut the door." So, I guess I'll have to tell the story of the magic fridge now. So my parents
oh yes.
have a magic fridge. You put stuff in there, you know, to keep it, leftovers. They'll just vanish, disappear. So, magic fridge. Well, one Christmas, we got my dad a really big bar of Cadbury's chocolate. And we thought we'd play a trick on the magic fridge. So he took the bar of chocolate out of the box and hid it somewhere else in the fridge. So there was just the box there. And a bit later on, after we'd had our Christmas lunch in the afternoon, my dad said, "Oh yeah, my bar of chocolate." And he walked into the kitchen and of course found the box empty. So we all blame the magic fridge.
Nice.
We have a magic snack drawer here. One of those.
That's the worst drawer in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got one too.
I'd just be setting my
Usually my
computer
daughter-
up next to it.
Usually my daughter, she gets home from school about 2 to 3 hours before we do. And every day, it's a little lower.
Yeah.
And then every night I have to say, "Hey, what are you going to take for a snack to school?" And then she always says, I have it under control. Okay, figure it out.
Okay. Sounds like she's got a plan.
Yeah. Which is the next time we're at the grocery store to pick up something small, she's going to ask for something. That's usually her plan.
My fig bars just disappear if there's no snacks.
Yeah.
All about Big Bar Thieves on this channel.
Yep. It was just funny the other day. She took half of the fig bar to school and put the other half in a little bag in the snack drawer. So lunchtime, I knew there was a half a fig bar and I thought, okay, that'll be a nice little dessert. Come the next morning, she's like, "Who ate my fig bar? It's not your fig bars, it's mine. You've been stealing it from me."
So, on Saturday, I was left home alone while Yolanda and the kids went out for a walk. As we went out, I said, "So what time are we going to eat?" She said, "Oh, about 3. Well, it was 4 o'clock when they got home and they hadn't started making food by then, so it got a little later. So while they were out, I hit the pantry. I looked in the darkest reaches and I found this box of kind of like fig bars, the oatmeal outsides with a fruity centre. And it was only after I'd eaten the first one that I looked at the best before date. It was 2018.
Oh my goodness.
I still ate the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. The first one didn't kill you. You might as well eat the second one.
You've already done it. Might as well do it all the way.
Exactly. I'm doing everybody a favour by eating them.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a competition when we move house, which isn't very often. So who can find the oldest food item in the cupboard. And I think the last time, maybe about 3 years ago, we moved to this house, well, back in, had some work done. And we had it's always something like vanilla extract, or something that you hardly ever, some
Oh, yes.
herb. And it was like 96 or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Little contest now then. So the next time we're all together, we need to
Who's
find
got the oldest item?
the oldest item, yeah.
Yeah, I was was it 2 weeks ago? I was baking something, and I needed Greek yogurt. Oh, banana bread. And Tina came home, and she saw the banana bread, and I talked about it. And said, "Luckily, I found some Greek yogurt." And Tina and Tiana's eyes just lit up. I'm like, "Oops, shouldn't I have used it?" Tiana was like, "It expired last year." I tasted it. It tasted fine.
Did it fizz?
They. It's yogurt.
Fermented. Yeah, sometimes it's gone off. It's like
Busy, yeah.
double. Yeah.
Yeah, this was still fine.
That's when you test the pasteurization right there.
Yeah.
So I've got a jar of Marmite that I think I do pretty well in this contest with.
I think Marmite's one of those things that can probably last forever.
Yeah.
That and Twinkies. Twinkies can too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, but Twinkies
What's
is just chemicals. You say what's Twinkies?
Yeah.
Right, Hills, you need to send me your address and I'll send you a pack.
It's the most disappointing thing you can ever eat.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's kind of a
Okay.
it's kind of a cake finger with cream inside of it, if you can call it cream.
Yeah. And if you can call it cake.
I went in.
It looks awesome.
Oh yeah, it looks really good. For my nephew's birthday, he really loves Twinkies, so I went and bought some Twinkies, put them in an air fryer for like 3 minutes, flipping them, and then drizzled them with chocolate. Did the whole plating thing, and it was pretty good.
So you made
I'm
chocolate
not a fan of
eclairs.
Twinkie. Essentially, yeah.
So last week,
Yes, when you look at a Twinkie, you think it's going to be a chocolate eclair.
Yeah, it's very disappointing.
Maybe
It was
you need
actually
a bit
good
of
though.
bacon with it.
Yeah, well, that might actually work. I still have some left in the box. That's the one thing that doesn't get touched.
I wonder why.
They're scary. Nothing should last that long. I'm
Well, last
afraid
week-
if I get too used to eating them, then I'll end up regretting it in 20 years or something. When the doctor's like, "You have 3 months left to live," be like, "Oh no, what caused it? Did you
Twinkie-itis.
eat any Twinkies?" The body can only handle one Twinkie a year.
Well, last week, my mum and dad sent me a photograph of me, a young me, on a bike that I had as a teenager. Well, I shared it with Megan, Dad. How old would I have been then? I mean, I was guessing between 13 and 15, but I don't know.
What type of rally was it? A road bike or a...
Yeah. Rally record race.
Uh,
It was right around the time that they were starting to introduce aluminium frames.
Oh, yes.
God, very early days of aluminium frames. But this was steel, 531 throughout. Still got the frame. It's more towards the 13.
Were you like properly racing? Were you doing like competitions and things?
No, I entered one once. I did a time trial 1 year. My school put a team in. We had 8 cyclists in the team. I was the fastest of the team.
Oh, nice.
It's a 10-mile time trial.
Oh,
That's decent.
Yeah. It's an out and back on the course road. It wasn't too bad until it started raining, but at least then that kept me cool. Yep, that derailleur got mangled. Dad, it went into my spokes. Snapped 3 spokes on the rear wheel. The end stop screws were set correctly. I just really hammered it setting off from a standstill, and things just twisted just enough. Thought I'd own a bike off a friend. Made a good 1 out of 2.
oh, that's always fun.
Given those Shimano race wheels.
Now, broken spokes is making me think of a time when I was maybe a little bit younger. And I remember going down a hill, and I looked down at my forks, and I had a wet
no.
leaf stuck to one of them. And so I went to try to kick it off the fork, and my foot immediately got caught in the front
Oh,
spokes.
no.
And I did a tumble and went across the pavement, ended up in the ditch. I ended up surviving from it pretty well, though. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just had to remove that leaf.
At that moment, at that speed.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it was enough for my shirt to be billowing up behind me. I was moving
wow.
pretty good.
Almost done.
Yeah.
Then it's time for the Happy 100.
Well, yeah.
That's right. Monday.
Yeah. I guess I need to bring the stream down. I've forgotten about that. I was trying to think, is there a ride on Monday? Thank you for reminding me, Gerrie.
I just saw Justin started riding.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I'm going to say thank you to everybody for joining us on the stream this morning. Much appreciated. So bring this one to a close. Gerrie, I and friends will be back again tomorrow. Another workout, same time, same place. Thank you everybody for joining us. We'll catch you again later. Bye for now. Ride on, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Ride
Bye.
on.